Spencer, the private engine, was bound for the island of Sodor. The Duke and Duchess were eager for a holiday at their summer home. Spencer was excited for the long run, not the destination. He wasn't fond of the Fat Controller's engines. This didn't bother them. The feeling was mutual. At Barrow, Spencer stopped to allow the regular services to pass. He was just having a drink when he overheard two diesels gossiping. "I'm glad we're clear from those Sodor engines for a few hours. Can't bear any more talk about those musicians." "Why wouldn't they want a picture of engines who actually work hard for their album covers, like us?" "An album cover?" Spencer muttered to himself. "Most intriguing." Later, Spencer arrived at Elsbridge and began questioning Percy and Daisy. "I can't understand why they think any of you are suitable subjects," muttered Spencer. "We've been considered suitable subjects before," chuckled Percy. "A few years back, Renez and I were on an album cover." "Ha!" sniffed Spencer. "Surely I would have known you somehow ended up in the limelight." "It was rather brief," said Percy. "The band didn't get permission from our controllers, so they had to change it. Still," he smirked, "I was a cover star, which is more than you can say, Spencer." Percy hurried away, leaving a flustered Spencer behind. "That little scamp," he fumed. "I'll show him. And all of you for that matter. That cover shot is as good as mine." "I doubt it, my dear," smiled Daisy slyly. "They want a unique engine, and that would be me." "You? You're nothing but a glorified coach," laughed Spencer. "My brothers and I are the peak of steam. I'm sure to be chosen." Needless to say, Daisy and Spencer became quick enemies. They lobbied insults at each other whenever they passed. All the while, they kept their eyes peeled for the musicians or any sign of a camera. One afternoon, Daisy was dozing in the carriage shed when a very dirty Toby arrived at the junction with some trucks. "Goodness!" gasped Daisy. "You wouldn't make a nice picture." "Oh, never mind the pictures," coughed Toby as he shunted the trucks close by. "I'm bringing this awful new coal back. If you'll excuse me, I need my firebox cleaned." Toby trundled off, coughing all the while. Daisy was about to go back to sleep when Spencer arrived at the platform. His driver was not happy. "If you didn't spend so much time searching for those dratted musicians, you might have remembered to top up on coal! You're running dangerously low!" Suddenly, Daisy had a devious idea. "You're in luck! Toby just delivered this marvelous new coal. Only the finest steam engines are using it." That was all Spencer needed to hear. At once, his fireman filled his tender with the coal. "Must be off," Spencer smiled at last. "The cameras are waiting. Ta-ta!" Daisy said nothing. She just smirked triumphantly. Later, Daisy stood at the platform. She could see the musicians with their cameras and grew excited, though she did try to retain a candid look. Suddenly, there came an almighty puffing. There was Spencer, struggling down the line while thick, black smoke poured from his funnel. He was red in the face and coughing hoarsely. "Oh dear," Daisy remarked with mock sympathy. "Not a very fitting subject for the camera, are you?" She got no further as Spencer crawled past. A huge plume of smoke erupted from his funnel. Soot rained down on the platform, the passengers, and Daisy. Spencer ground to a halt, continuing to cough. "Our cameras!" cried the musicians. "My paint!" whimpered Daisy. "My hat!" shouted a familiar voice. Both engines gulped. The Fat Controller was not happy when he learned what Daisy had done. Likewise, the Duke and Duchess were most displeased over Spencer's behavior and mishap. Both engines were scolded severely. Their punishment came a week later, when a letter from the musicians arrived. The Fat Controller read it to himself and chuckled. "While you did take good photos, Daisy, they found you too modern. Spencer, on the other hand, captured exactly what they were looking for." Spencer smirked at Daisy. "However," continued the Fat Controller, "your incident left you looking less than front cover material. Still, they've included a picture as keepsake." Both engines blushed and looked at their buffers. In the end, a painting of Spencer's brother Mallard was used for the album cover. And what of the keepsake? It showed a pained Spencer with black smoke bursting from his funnel. Daisy, meanwhile, was staring open-mouthed in horror, seemingly aware of what was coming next. The other engines laughed and laughed. Daisy and Spencer could finally agree on something. The prospect of appearing on an album cover had lost its luster.